Throughout her life, LaToya Harris Alexander kept a list of goals. As a student athlete at Washington State from 1999 to 2002, one item she put down on her list was Hall of Famer. The 5'7" Harris, known for her 31-inch vertical leaping ability, as well as her strong left-handed hitting, ended her career as the third Cougar in school history to reach both 1,000 kills and 1,000 digs, finishing with nearly 1,500 kills and 1,200 digs. In addition, she ended her career with a then school record 143 service aces and a spot on the top 10 list with 254 total blocks. A three-time All-Pac-10 first-team selection as a Cougar, Harris was one of only 19 Pac-10 players to be a three-time honoree, while also earning Pac-10 Player of the Week honors twice in her career. She was a 3-year team captain and played in the NCAA Championship Tournament her final 3 seasons, with Washington State advancing to the Elite Eight her senior year for only the second time in school history. It was during that senior year when Harris showcased all of her talents during the Cougars' victory against #1 ranked Stanford at Bowler Gym. "We were fired up," Harris said. "It was time to let loose." Harris was electrifying that night with a career-high 29 kills and 18 digs. Additionally, she hit a season-high .460 for the match while recording 3 service aces. "Everything that we worked hard for was let out in that match," she said. "It was the best I played in my life. I felt unstoppable." LaToya Harris Alexander continues to work on her list of goals, and tonight, the goal she put down on paper more than 2 decades ago becomes a reality with her induction to the Washington State University Athletic Hall of Fame.
Boy, I tell you, I'm so grateful, and also congratulations to all the inductees as well. When I found out I received an email, I thought it was spam. I was like, no, didn't get this. I Googled the name, I looked at everything to make sure it was legit. Then I got a phone call. I was like, okay, this is really happening. And so I'm just grateful to be here tonight. Couple things I would say, we're celebrating Title IX as well. 20 years ago, I'm like, wow, I am that old. Okay, that's okay. I accept it. But also, Title IX is an example of my family. Growing up, all women, strong, passionate, competitive, no choice but to teach myself and my sister how to be strong and competitive in the real world. And so I felt like I had one thing to do, which is do what I can to be the best that I can from the way I was taught by my family. But if you think about it, growing up, basketball and softball was my sport. I give this starting off to my older sister, LaShonda. She wanted me to come outside and play volleyball, 7th grade, maybe even 6th grade or so. Oh, this sport is stupid. What is this? I don't want to hit the ball. What are those spandex? I just didn't like anything about it. And I wouldn't think, looking to the future, looking at that 7th grade young lady, that I'll be standing here right now because she pulled it out of me, and it was a passion that everything that I endured in life, I was able to release in a sport that people didn't believe I was capable of doing well in. And that's where that thrive and that love for the game grew. And so, thank you, sis. This is started because of you, so I appreciate you. Thank you. So going back, I would say many, many women impacted my life throughout my journey. My mother, Barbara, single mom, just supportive, never missed a game in my life, not one. If I looked at a stands and we were at Stanford, I didn't see her, I'm like, oh, maybe it was traffic or whatever it was, but she found a way with her busy schedule to come support myself at any match it was. She was not going to miss it. The commitment and the time put in to make sure I had everything that I could to be successful was just greatly appreciated, Mom, and thank you. Also, another strong woman in my family, my aunt. She's not here at the moment, but she's the one that pushed me. Boy, she wanted me to play every single sport. Basketball, I played every single team she coached, even if I wasn't even supposed to be on it. Everything that I learned from her was to fight and keep fighting, even if I didn't think I could do it. And with that, volleyball is the one sport she did not know. So she couldn't tell me anything. I was grateful for that. So another strong woman in my family that helped pave the way on how to compete in a different level. And then lastly, my grandmother. When I talk about support from women, I stayed up late with her. I was in her room. I painted her nails when I was little, and she told me how to never give up. And also that if someone can do something pretty good, you're gonna find a way to do it better, sis. I'm like, okay, how? She's like, you'll just find a way. Never let go of that. I never did, to this day. And when I was playing my sophomore year, she came to all my games. She was sick, but she couldn't see, but she can hear when I hit the ball. So if she pounded that, she'll ask my mom, well, was that Toya? She's like, yeah, I could tell by the way the ball sounded when it landed or if it hit off of someone. She knew it was me. So everything she instilled in me, I'm continuing to try to find a way. When I feel like I can't keep going, I'm gonna find a way. And that was from her. Also, other women that impacted my life are the coaches, the ones throughout my journey. If it was club, if it was high school, whatever the case may be, I truly believe that there's people who impact your life and was supposed to be there for a short amount of time. It may not be throughout your entire life, but they're placed that God puts in your life just to get you through whatever it may be. And I had plenty of them. Michelle Buckner, she was my club coach. And when I started off, people said I was too short. I'm like, okay. This is great. Now, what do I got to do to get better? I'm going to find a way. And she was short, a little shorter as well, strong legs, amazing vertical jump. She said, let's go to the gym. Worked on it daily. And she helped me get to the point where my vertical, and I was confident that I was able to prove those people wrong. I gave her the start of that. And then looking into my future, other people paved the way, supported me, but it finished a little more here with Cindy Frederick. If you guys remember her, that woman is a blessing. A blessing. When I was being recruited, I was looking into family. Being from a household of women who were strong, I would love to be coached by one. And blessed that she came in with Farouk. He was something different. If you knew him, boy, I tell you, I don't even want to go into that. But she wanted me to prove myself that I deserved to be on the court. She was strong about family. Her and her son Ali, they made me feel at home on my trip as well as my teammates. That's it, family. And I loved it. And to this day, I keep contact with her. But what made me love her even more is that when my grandma did pass, there was a knock on the door. When she was ill, there was a knock on the door, and it was her. She came by and wanted to make sure that I was going to be okay and that she was there for me if I needed anything. And the crazy thing about it is that those women who impacted my life, I want to be that person for the ladies that I come across with as well as my kids. And so since I started playing at WSU, I've coached volleyball for 22 years. Thank you. And within that, I want to be that one person. If someone tells you you can't, guess what? You can. If they say you're too short, okay, let's go to work in the gym. I got you. If you're tall, hey, utilize that. Let's be smart. Anything you can do is possible as long as you believe. And that one person, which I want to do, I may not be involved in their life forever, or even as long as they may have liked, I can impact them, leave that legacy within them that they're capable to do anything and to continue to grow outside of the sport, but impact in their lives. So thank you, all the women. Thank you, Mom. I love you so much. You've just an amazing woman. Thank you to everyone. I mean, Linda, we have Jeanette, who's a trainer. Everyone, it's Marsha, all of you guys have just impacted my life tremendously, but I can't forget about my babies. My son, RJ, you remind me why I keep going. You're my why, honey. I love you so much. And my baby girl, who is a mini version of me, Lord, help me, Jesus. She's a fighter, and I'm grateful to be your mother, and I'm thankful to be here tonight, and thank you guys for giving me this opportunity.